Hello, 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 hello. We are officially live for anyone that is here early. How are we all doing? Let me just post this out on Discord. Get that going. Not a ton of people online at the moment on Discord, but that's alright. You never know who might come in and join us later on. I am not entirely sure what we're going to be doing tonight, but that's alright. Thinking it'll probably be a fair amount of farmland stuff, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. You guys might have some ideas for me that we might use. We'll see how we go. Pause the game. Although, it's probably fine to be just running. We do have some crime in the background that you guys can't see yet. Well, how is everyone's Sunday going so far? I've had a pretty good Sunday. Went to the gym this morning. Hung out with the lady friend. And had some friends over. It was good. Pretty chill day. Played some Infinite Craft in the meantime. It's always fun. Well, yeah. That's about it from me. We are officially connected to YouTube chat on my tablet. Oh, and in case anyone is wondering, my internet should hopefully be better this time. And it looks to be so far. We don't have any dropped frames. We've got a constant bitrate. It's looking good. I am now finally hooked up to the Ethernet, which I wasn't before, so hopefully that makes some kind of a difference. We will see. We will see. Seems we might have a little bit of a crime problem now. Sit here. In the time we've been waiting for the stream to start, I've had 2 crimes committed. That just doesn't seem very good. Should maybe have a look into that. I think we have a police station, but who knows? Yeah, we do have a police station, but our it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can probably live with it. Who is all here so far? Give us a shout out in chat if you are around already. We get started in just 2 minutes time. While we are just hanging out, I feel like the Cities 2 community has gone down a little bit downhill in the last few weeks. The views have been a little bit rough, but I think it's mostly just an issue with the game at the moment. Like, the updates are not coming out fast enough. I still can't believe that we don't have modded support yet. Hopefully that comes really, really soon, and hopefully there are some mods in that really help to change the game. I mean, we just really need assets. The amount of assets in this game is just a little bit lackluster, if you do ask me. So hopefully that'll come out relatively soon. Brad plays Cities. Hello, hello. You're earlier than I thought. Thanks for jumping in. How's it going? Don't know where everyone is tonight though. It's quiet so far. Finished right on start time. I'm glad to be back streaming as well. Just needed a little bit of a hiatus there for a second. It's just the game, man. It really needs more content. It's just a little bit uninspiring every now and then. But I am working on a video that should hopefully be up in the next 2 weeks. It's taken me more time than I thought it might, but I think it's going to be worth it once we get it out. Trying to recreate something somewhat realistic, and I don't know, the creative block just has me at the moment. But yeah, this is where we're up to with Bleaters Bay, in case we've all forgotten. I'm thinking we maybe add some more farmlands in this episode, as you can probably tell by the title. And maybe also fill this out a little bit, but we'll see. I don't think I want this town to be much bigger than it is, and we already have a fire. What do we got? Electronics store. We have firefighters on the case. And it's all good. We did have some deaths though. That's unfortunate. I did also install the land value mod so that we don't have a ton of high rent value warnings. But other than that, it's pretty much what we were running last time. I think I might have added one more, but I don't know what it is. I also had to uninstall re-rendering stuff because it was lagging my game something crazy. I was getting like 2 frames a second with it on. So that is gone for the moment, but I'm sure it'll come back. I don't know if that's a bug or if I just had a weird setting, but that's what's happening there. I think I would like to leave this mostly empty just for the cemetery. Maybe we can have some like parkland out here as well, extend on this beautiful little area. Have it sort of weave around like a sort of a nature reserve type thing over here, but maybe we could add some more housing out this way. Just fill that out and see how we go. A few mods causing major lag for you, yeah. For me, it was just the re-rendering mod. Everything else seems fine. I'm not getting any lag, even with all my Anarchy stuff going on. So that's good, I guess. I'm glad that I figured it out, which mod was causing it quite early on, because that would have been painful if I couldn't. It looks like we're missing half our crop. There it is. So yeah, I'm thinking we do some more farmlands. I'm thinking mostly we do wheat, just because apparently that doesn't spawn in secondary buildings that we have to work around. So that's what I'm thinking there. I'm really quite pleased with how these little grates came out. From a distance, they really look quite good. But yeah, so fill this out, maybe do some wildlife reserve over here, get some farms in, and that's basically it. It's been a hot minute since I've actually played cities. I just had a full break. But here we are, we're back. So let's see what we can do. I'm pretty sure the grain farms don't spawn anything. Can anyone confirm that for me? I think that's the case. I hope that's the case anyway. We get this in, say maybe here, we'll just start out with this. Turn off snapping. And I wish I could see contours while I was in this mode. That would be amazing, but I guess that's not possible. Where does this start going down? It's so hard to see contours when you don't have lines there. I think we can bring this further out though. I think. Adam Thomas, welcome, welcome. How is it going, my friend? Hope you are well. We can probably bring this mostly just straight across, I think. maybe about there. Then square it up with the train station a little bit. And then maybe just bring it straight into the road. About here. Seems good. Dallas, hello. I love that everyone says hello to each other in chat. It makes me happy. I hope you are all very well. It is going sweaty rushing home from the shops to catch the live stream. No worries. You missed the start, that's fine. I'm going to leave some room here for some driveway shenanigans. And I mostly just wanted to draw this first just to make sure that it wasn't going to spawn any stupid things. And I don't think it will, so that's good. Now we can edit this a little bit. I want to bring this straight with that line. And straight back up to be square with the railway station. And then this out just a little bit. ASA. I think that's a pretty reasonably sized farm. We'll start there anyway. Campo, how's it going? Welcome back. You guys are all a little bit late today. Tygon! Watching on a crappy laptop while doing ironing. Got the test match on. It's supposed to be on Twitch. If you can, it helps. But if not, it doesn't really matter that much, as long as you're watching. Gonna leave the stream open on my desktop. You're a legend. Thank you. Yes, if you can go and watch over on Twitch, it does help out. To be found on Twitch means to have more viewers. If you can only watch on YouTube, that is absolutely fine. If you need the Twitch link, Brad will probably post it in a second, but it's also !Twitch in YouTube chat, and you'll get the Twitch link, so you can join over there. 6 AM in Brazil at the moment, yeah. I did not catch the full thing. I mostly just watched it until I could find out how he got those textures, and it is what I thought it was. It was, yeah, basically just a custom texture that had transparency in it. I am not at that point yet. I would like to be, but I just don't have the time to be doing that. So I'm really waiting out for the next version of SLT. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to fully watch that full Let's Play build video yet, but I will. Maybe next time at work. It's always a good time to watch stuff. Thank you for heading over to Twitch. Can't do much right now. Rendering, no worries at all. That's fine. We've got the Twitch link there. Easy. But yeah, so as I was saying before, because everyone was late, mostly the plan for today is fill out this area with some farms, because I wanted to do that last time. I think I'm going to mostly, as sacrilegious as it is, I think I'm mostly going to be focusing on grain farms. And yeah, that's just so that stuff doesn't spawn in it. And it looks like that is the case. Otherwise, I was thinking a little bit of a like national park, wildlife reserve type area over here, sort of extend out this area, and then put maybe some more houses in over this way. Maybe even a little bit more industry, but I don't know if we want to do that or not. And yeah, that's basically the plan, unless you guys have a better idea. A few good waterfall builds out? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And then I did miss the part where he got the rubble piles to align to the train. How did he do that? You do like the buildings in the animal pastures? I like them too. This is not the final form of the farm. I just don't want them to spawn by themselves. I'll place them myself, that's fine. But I just don't want them spawning and ruining my detailing. That's all. Little car crash. Oh no, the garbage truck crashed. That's unfortunate. So yeah, that's the plan unless you guys have better ideas. We should probably hook this up to power and water. Just sitting out here doing nothing. Place the objects, then use terrain smoothing tool over the area. Ah, interesting. I might have to go and watch that with some more detail. I do definitely need to watch the full thing, but we haven't gotten around to it yet. It is what it is. We will get there. And I have Anarchy, don't I? Yes. I want all these trees going anyway. Yeah, that's fine. We can do some stuff over here with some storage. No worries, Brad. I'm glad to be back as well. Like I said, I just needed a minute to refresh myself from Cities Skylines 2. It just, yeah, I don't know. It became a little bit tedious not having the assets and textures and everything I want in this game. But it is what it is. It's just got to deal with it. A race course for goats, like a greyhound track, that would be, I would absolutely go and watch that. That sounds freaking amazing. Where are my things? It's been a minute. Warehouses, 6x6 ploppable. Do we want just a big warehouse out here? We can get one that looks sort of farmy. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Oh, that's kind of farmy. Treat it like a shed. I'm not upset about that building. I don't know what it is. Tiny toys? Electronics shop? We'll just pretend that's something farmy, shall we? That farm took so long to realize it was connected to utilities. Oh, I had the game paused. That's why. That's why that happened. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Alright. I've forgotten all of the detailing tricks. It really has been a minute, you guys. I'm feeling a little bit rusty, but I'm sure you guys will tell me if I do stupid things, so it'll be fine. Start off with something basic, right? Just detail this little area. That definitely will. Needs to be extended rather than anything else. It's not a surface I can grab. Ah, it's this. Snapping on. This is fine like that. There we go. It's being like a 45-degree angle, actually. Which is 135, I believe. Yeah. That's better. Exactly. I did leave the game paused for so long. I'll even tell you when you're about to leave something a little dorky-borky. Perfect. I appreciate that. I always need to know when I'm about to leave something a little bit dorky-borky. We should also probably grow these trees up. Hey, it's nice that it has things now. Little tooltips. Single tree, please. Oh my goodness, why is the camera keep doing that? We're getting back to it. I like it. I like it. Line tool. Let's see if I can remember how to use this. This button. Perfect. I was having a debate with a friend this week. Wanted to know your opinion. Hit me. Hit me. I will tell you my opinion. If I have one. And I'm thinking silos. Silo, they're industrial buildings. Industrial. Like 2x2. We need rocks and boulders. Someone's boulder at one. Absolutely. But just give it a minute. Give it a minute. Am I wrong to think that CS2 at release should, at the bare minimum, be better than modded CS1? No. I think you are wrong to think that, honestly. Based on what was promised, maybe. But the modding community has been working on that game for so long. I think it's unreasonable to expect this game to be better than Modded Cities 1 because that is like 10 years of work. What I am a little bit disappointed in is how much not better it is. Like, I get that we're not going to have 10 years worth of assets and we're not going to have 10 years worth of mods, but like some of the basic functionality that mods introduced in Cities 1, like Move It, like, I mean, basically just Move It, right? Move It, maybe the traffic controller mod, stuff like that I feel like should have been built into this game, and it just wasn't, and some of the things just don't even work, so I don't know, I feel like to expect it to be better than Cities 1 with mods is unrealistic, but the state that they released it in, I think, is definitely disappointing. Absolutely. Network multi-tool, exactly. Like, yeah, just stuff that should have been in the game. My thought is like modders are normal people. They do it for free and it's basically one person per mod. Yeah, I understand that, but I still think it's unrealistic to think it was going to be better than modded CS1. I think that's unrealistic. Move It can't be far off. Well, I'm pretty sure I read a thing saying that they were working on it for the actual official modded release, but yeah. The fact that it's not base game, like people on console aren't going to be able to use it, right? And that's just disappointing. Pause the game. Like, I feel like people on console should be able to use Move It. If anyone needs it, it's console players, right? Their controls for like building stuff is so limited. But that's just my opinion. I have to say that I find CS2 much better than CS1, having only played CS1 on console. Yeah, I mean, CS1 on console is garbage, but it's just me. A couple of stuff that I can't get over the fact that not in the game. Yeah, me too. I mean, yeah, that too, right? Like, that's in base game Cities 1. I don't understand how that didn't make it to Cities 2. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's definitely disappointing, but I mean, what is that building? That's a cool looking building. I feel like it's going to break stuff though. Oh, that one won't. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's a cool building. Maybe connect some of these? I've never seen these before. we turn this around to be this way. Flip that pipe in. Perfect. And wait for this to respawn so we can actually see our handiwork. Find it, zoning adjuster, tree brush, traffic manager. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. The fact that community basically made those in a month after release, even without official support. I mean, right? It's, yeah. It's a little bit wild. Come on. Come on, building. Respawn for me. I mean, they are working on other things though, right? But yeah, I agree with the premise. I don't think something shady's going on. They're building an entire game. Like, they're not just working on that functionality. What is wrong with this building? Having a radically different simulation economy is worth a major release. I like the simulation, but the levels... But the levers the game gives you doesn't really feel connected to anything. Yeah, I agree with that. I want to be a conspiracy theorist so bad. It's not worth it, man. You just gotta deal with what you're given, I guess. We need to bulldoze this and rebuild it because it's doing weird things. Where were they? Decorative. Agriculture? That's... Oops. Give it space, because these two don't actually need to be connected. Hopefully it stays there this time. I like that as little farming. There may be some buildings in the middle. Yeah, I mean, the economy in this game is a little bit of a joke. You've got high rent warnings everywhere. I don't, because I have a mod. And then you've got like $18,000 in profit. Where is this coming from? I have no idea. I'm getting $670,000 in tax profit off offices. This is all of my office buildings. Like, sorry, what? That's just, I don't know. The economy is a little bit of good. It's way too easy to make money in this game. There's no challenge, but thankfully I'm not playing the game for a challenge. I'm playing it for the detailing aspects mostly. I mean, the challenge is nice when it's there. Makes for some content, but yeah. It is what it is. That's my rant anyway. Welcome to my TED Talk. Can I do this and then undo that? Do this and maybe they'll join up. There we go. That's better. Let's get some houses in here. I actually don't mind that we're just going to fill this entire thing with houses. I think that's fine. Some could be guest houses. I don't mind that at all. And once these build in, we'll get rid of those keys as well. But yeah, it is definitely disappointing that you can't see the economy in action in this game at all. I agree with that wholeheartedly. There we go. Nice little entrance to our farm. And because we did this one with the bushes, I'm thinking we do trees around this one. Act more of a windbreak. I mean, even the fact that Anarchy wasn't included in the base game. Like, surely they knew people were going to want that. Even the fact, like, okay, take this for an example, right? Let's say we don't even include Anarchy in the game. Why can't I place my trees that close together? Trees can be that close together. Like, leaves can touch each other. Like, I have to build my trees this far apart. That's just, I don't know. Anyway. That's, yeah. It is, whatever. It is what it is. Don't ask for logical thinking from CO. Yeah, I really hope we get to the point where we can make much more modular buildings that are attached to the pathing network and work in the economy. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree with that. Oh, maybe my internet isn't as good as I thought. My tablet disconnected. Oh, there it is. Hopefully that's not a running theme for tonight as well. Looks like we're coming into winter. Okay. If you want your trees close, then maybe the game isn't for you. That's why we have mods on now. I don't know what's going on with this driveway that changes for this level, whatever level this is now. We should probably fix that up a little bit. That they, you know, can actually drive in here. Have a sort of a weird driveway, but that's fine. I bet there was one person that had to grind mega hard on forestry mechanic and was super defensive if anyone tried to do anything that would gamble that mechanic. I mean, yeah. What map am I on? This is the Bleaters Bay map that we made on stream. You can find a link to the map download in the description. If you would like to play on it, it has a super cool beach that we are nowhere near. If Anarchy would reload the rocks, there we go. We even have a nice little cave. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, this is the Bleaters Bay map. By me, Chubby Panda. I think it's pretty cool. But yes, Farmland. Now that that's all nicely detailed, we should probably go ahead and add some. Actually, how many employees do we have? 75 employees at this farm. That's a little bit ridiculous. 97 at this one. Let's go ahead and divide this up and figure out what we want to put on it, right? We use the same dividers that we did over here, which are Wild Green Bush 2. And how far apart did we make them? Probably like 2 meters or something? No. Say 6 meters maybe? Yeah, 6 meters sounds about right. It's like 5 streams of rocks and trees. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to go ahead and look at the whole map build, it is on the channel. And you are more than welcome to. We place a lot of rocks. I don't know if you can tell just by looking at it, but there are a lot of rocks on this map. It's not for the faint of hearted PCs. Sure. But that is the map, if you are curious. I think this farm should be pretty self-explanatory to divide up. I mean, this farm, rather. I don't know what I actually said. Just where it feels natural. Seems like a good starting point for these sorts of things. It's fairly good. Lois Beam, welcome, welcome. I think I should say welcome back. I'm pretty sure I recognize that name, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think I do. I think I do. So I'll say welcome back. If I'm wrong, sue me. Alright, let's go ahead and get some pathways. Between our little plots. So our tractors can move around. And thank you, Brad. Yes, don't forget to go over and join the Discord, like and comment on the video. And yeah, have a good time, you know. And also don't forget that I am live on Twitch if you can watch there as well, or instead of on YouTube. Let's add one more. Any tips for building? What do you want tips on building? I've built a lot of stuff. If you have anything specific, then yeah. Streamlabs copying Brad. But yes, don't forget to like the video. It does mean a lot. I see 10 people watching, only 5 likes on the video, so some of you guys are slacking. Get on it. What did we use here? This is a fence industrial piece, a low short 1. And slow short. These ones? Yes. Our little makeshift cattle grates. Getting better. I mean, you're gonna have to be more specific than that. If you want tips on how to build, just watch the stream and ask questions, I guess, is my best advice. Apart from that, if you don't have anything more specific to say, I'll just say take your time. Try to copy what happens in real life. But yeah, that really is about it. As much as advice as I can give you without you being more specific on what you're actually asking. And what was our texture for that? I think it was this one. It's really nice that they snap to these fence pieces. You don't go outside, I don't know what happens there. I mean, Google Earth is your friend, Google Maps. To be honest, for building, just build and don't worry about going back. Unless you can light it up. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Basically that. Just build stuff you like. Try copying something from Google, maybe. It can help. But yeah. Otherwise, if you really want specific advice, go check out maybe some building tutorials on YouTube for stuff that you want to build specifically. I mean, go check out Sully's videos. He's really good. Or just hang around in streams. Look at your build from different angles. If you only see the city from top down, you'll miss a lot of ideas. Absolutely, I agree with that as well. It's always nice to zoom in, add little details. The little details really make a lot of difference. Like even from this far out, those grates just add a ton of, I don't know if you'd say realism, but definitely they make this more believable as a farm, right? Look at Biffa from Chaos, nice things. We'll never get into Biffa. My, I don't know. It just... His style of videos are not designed for me, but that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Alright, let's get some, I don't know, crops or something in here, I guess? Seems like a decent idea. Cultivated flower bushes. What do we want to use? Let's go for these cultivated green bushes. They sort of look like lettuces. And I think I want lettuces down. Make these nice and close together. Probably not that close together. And then just patience is my other point that I think we should all mention. Patience will get you a long way. Because things like this take a long time. But what are you guys all working on in cities at the moment? Are you guys starting new cities? Are you waiting for mods to come out? What are you guys doing with the game at the moment? I'd love to know. Are you still enjoying the content? Because I have definitely seen a fall off in the last few weeks since a bunch of creators came out and just like said that the game wasn't for them at this point until modding support comes out. Or until more assets come out, or whatever it might be. Map for Brad? What sort of a map? Is it going to rival Bleaters Bay and Pandemonium? Having more fun than ever with CS2? That's awesome. What have you been working on? I haven't been able to catch a ton of the videos. I've just been crazy busy. Have you installed mods yet? There really aren't enough hours in the day. I wish there were more. And I wish that I didn't have to work for so many of them. PubX. A cool map. You wrapped my map in a vid? Which vid? I'll have to go check it out. Detailed waterfall and awesome tourist spot. Very nice, very nice. Was that the one that you did the trailer for? I watched the trailer, but I didn't see the actual episode. The waterfall looked cool though, for sure. Too cool, so now the climate has changed to a normal one. Yeah, you don't want snow all year round. Snow in this game is the devil. Still trying to learn the controls. I mean, absolutely hideous four-way rail interchange 10 meters above a highway. Yeah, perfect. As long as it works. I'm sure it's fine. Tygon, have you been playing with the surfaces much? Like custom surfaces and importing those? Because I haven't played with it yet, but I sort of just want to know how hard it is. And if it's possible to share them yet, or if that's coming in a later version. I feel like you're the one to ask on that. Or anyone else who has experience with it, feel free to answer as well. Well, I want to get into custom textures and custom surfaces, I just don't know how hard it is, and I don't have a ton of time to put into it. Is it hard though? Like, I am fine finding textures or even making textures myself. I used to be a photographer, so seamless textures is not an issue. I just want to know how hard it is to get them into the game and do the coding part, because I know there is coding involved in putting them together. Yeah, that's what I was holding off for too. I was just, my latest build that I'm trying to work on for a video, which is a realism one. I would love to have custom textures in it, I just don't know if I can wait that long. So, I don't know. It's a hard decision at this point, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. What kind of textures can we get over this that will look cool? Maybe mulch? Mulch sits underneath. Sand, maybe? That does not look like sand to me. That looks very much like pavement. I know we can use forestry. Just wondering if there's anything that looks like would work well. That does not work at all. Those textures are surfaces, not actual textures in the game sense. Mod suggestions for performance? No, not really. Re-rendering options was my suggestion for that, but it's had a little bit of a hiccup and is currently giving me all kinds of lag, so I'm not using it at the moment. Leaves, maybe? Oh, that's not bad. Just gives the grass a little bit of green. I don't mind that over this texture. That's not bad at all. I think I want to put it over here, actually. And Tagon, I'm not exactly sure what you meant, to be honest. I know there's services, but like, I mean, I'm like happy to build the textures myself. That's not the issue. It's just the coding part that I don't understand. Not that I've really looked into it either, but I would be curious how hard that part actually is. I don't know if that added a ton, but it added a little. There are giant blades of grass in this farm. You zoom in, those are giant blades of grass in that texture. It's a weird choice. Interesting. I thought there was. I thought you could change JSON files to like affect the scaling sizes, affect transparency and stuff like that. I want to be able to place down fences and other prefabs using the network tool. Yeah. Show up a special. Yeah, I agree. I think it is going to be possible soon, but we're almost there. Oh, right. So you just copy one and then copy the JSON file and change what you want? Is that it? Is there documentation for that anyway? I'd love to have a look at it. I just haven't had a chance to properly figure it out. I think I want some animal pens in this middle section and maybe trees up here in another crop field down here. And or maybe we have this one blank. Have animals, trees, crop field. Let's do that. The fences around the farm area? Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Extractor buildings is what we want. Of course, we've got snapping on. Let's turn that off. I don't know where these two are going. Hello, where are you going? Transforms ELT. Whoop, there they go. Oh, they're just wandering over here and back for some reason. That way they like getting food or something? Interesting. That spawned a lot of animals. Thread on the modded Discord, load of stuff there. Yeah, I had a brief look through it, but I haven't checked out the entire thing. Why does this keep moving the driveway? I mean, that is a better spot for the driveway, but it's still annoying. That's frustrating that they're not all the same color. What greenhouse was that for? Is that the same? Yes. Yep. Did it upgrade? Yeah, it did. Adam, you should absolutely make a Discord account. If you join our Discord, you get to be in a special club where no one talks. Where it's all of our community members that have paid me money, but no one talks in it, so you should absolutely make a Discord account. It would be so very CS2 if building level ups move the driveways. Well, I'm here to inform you that they absolutely do. You know what else they move? They move the entrance into the farm. Because this is where the driveway was before. But this is currently level 5, so it shouldn't upgrade any more than it has. I can probably just remove this cattle grid. It doesn't make a ton of sense. Wait, I mean it does. We'll put it back. We'll put it back. What are those fences called? Industrial low short 1. Probably like favorite it or something. But probably actually fence this off too, so that it's actually effective at something. I know it's the wrong color, but that's fine. If you use a hang-around area and a domesticated animal spawner and corral the animals in. Huh, that's interesting. Have we figured out a way to have my citizens go to the... Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. Give that a minute. Do I hate that? Yes, I do. We need to put something there. Growables are 5 units in one prefab. I don't know why they decided to move driveways and stuff though. Like, just doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like this should be concrete, right? Asphalt. Concrete surface 1. That's better. I think someone also mentioned that they were trying to get it so that you could just replace textures. So instead of, like, if I decided that I didn't like this concrete texture, I could replace it with something else. And I would love that. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. There we go. Fixed. Placer should be in 3. Yeah, hopefully. I'm excited for 3. I think it's going to be really quite cool. I'm hoping anyway. Alright, what were we doing? This farming area. What did I say? I said I wanted trees and crops and animals. Are there any more buildings that we can put over here that make sense? Have another cattle shed. I guess that wouldn't be the worst idea. Butt them up together, make it look a little bit more unique. I wish I had like a grass texture that I could put in here, but alas, that is not possible. Like, when I say a grass texture, I mean like a bush, like a tall, like weedy grass that sticks out of the ground, not just a flat texture like over here. Have smaller chicken coops. Next to each other like so. Pull that space in. I don't mind that at all. And then we want more crops, but I think I want slightly larger crops for this one. So maybe we go for maybe the wildflowers. They're quite large. I think that would be good. Visual difference from over here. They need to be further apart. Maybe let's go for 5 meters. And I feel like these will look better when it's not winter. Because at the moment they just kind of look dead. Yeah, I have experimented with that, and that is kind of what I mean, but I wish I could just paint it in where I want it. Again, I don't know how that didn't ship. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about that time, Adam. I've used it before. It's always a benefit. But I appreciate you clarifying in case I didn't. How's the lag today, actually? No one's mentioned it, so it can't be too bad. I mean, Tygon's probably got about 20 seconds, but that's just how Tygon's works. The foliage toggle is amazing. It does make the game look really janky. Even more like it's a beta release. Alright, and some trees, shall we? Also, let's just turn summer on, because... different season at least, maybe spring. Because these colours are just making me depressed. Adam Thomas, you'd have to render all the occupied space and texture to mask out the grass shader. That would be too many passes. Isn't it already GPU bound, Gabe? Yeah. And thank you, Brad. I appreciate you linking the Discord. And Bradbot wins. I mean, I'm sure Stream Elements or Streambot or whatever it's called will come in soon, say stuff. But I appreciate you linking this stuff. Do not forget to like and comment on the video after the stream's over. It helps a ton, and I can see that there are currently 10 of you in here, and only 8 likes. So, and one of those likes is me. I liked my own video. Don't judge me. So hit that like button if you are enjoying it. What should we put in here? I'm feeling apple trees. Although they're pretty similar size to that. Maybe we do something like oak. A little forestry area, maybe. Ooh, dead trees. No, let's do adult trees. A little bit of forestry in here. A little bit of a multi-use farm, for sure. Maybe they have a woodworking workshop or something and they grow their own oak. Who knows? All I know is they have some oak trees on their farm. Single tree, please? Where's that button? There. And then more animals over here, and we'll leave this middle one blank, I think. I don't know why, it just feels right. And we have a little chicken fiasco. What do we got in here? Chicken coop 3. Line this up as best we can. And connect them all up. Oh, we have some terrain issues here. I did not realize we had terrain issues. Let's put them up with this side instead. I know people hate on the tree growth system for good reason, but it really is a nice surprise to come back to an area you spam with trees and see it all dense and lush. looks rubbish when they die. Yeah, I like the idea of the mechanic. I think it was poorly implemented. I feel like it takes way too long for trees to grow, and I also feel like maybe there's certain areas where you just don't want them to grow at all. And it feels a little bit crappy when you like spend so long detailing an area just to come back and have it look really quite average because the trees have changed. And also to not give you a good indication of like how big a tree is going to get. I know they give you that like round indicator, but to really visualize that is really difficult. And if you get it wrong, you've got to delete the tree and plant a new baby in its place. And then wait another 4 game hours or 4 real life hours for the tree to grow up again. See if you got it right this time. I just don't think they did a very good job with it. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I think that is a good way to do it. Have them cost more. Even have them so that they can't be harvested, for all I care. Just let me pay to get adult trees in that stay adult trees. Hell, I don't care if you say that they're plastic. I'll have plastic trees in my city. I don't care. Just let me make my city look the way that I want my city to look. We could probably put some greenhouses in here, actually. I think that's unrealistic. Insatiable Fox, hello. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. Plastic trees would just game the petrochemicals recycling mechanics, absolutely. TBH, I think Yenyang has pretty much got it right with free controller, apart from maybe scaling placement cost. Yeah. I mean, if you are so worried about your economy that you have to worry about how much a tree costs, I think your city is doomed because it's so easy to make money in this game, but you know, hopefully they fix that too, or mods fix that. I know there are some that make it more difficult. I haven't played around with them yet, but I think I would like to at some point. There we go. 1 farm. Well, 2 farms. With a ton of workers too, I might add. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty reasonable farm, I think. What do we think? I definitely prefer it to the other farm, I think. For sure. Mostly just because I get to place all the buildings myself, and I don't have to worry about the weird spawns. But this farm currently has 97 people, or 97 jobs available. How is our unemployment and stuff doing? Unemployment's at 4.7%, that's pretty good. Profitability, where's that? It's in here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Industrial. No. Land value? Building level. No. Company profitability. Commercial and industrial. That's not bad. That's not bad. Our average office profit is 100%. That is ridiculous. So it looks like we still do need a little bit more industrial. Place is looking great, thank you. Thank you. The game must have been so completely unplayable for them to add the government subsidies. That's when you start making money, so it's basically impossible to spend it fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Although, we're not making anything in government subsidies, so who knows. All I know is the economy is broken. And then we have 2 beautiful farms. Alright. Who says we should make some nature reserve over here? I think that's what I want to do next. What do you guys think? Extend a little bit over here. And you know what that means. Well, I hope you guys know what that means by this point. You know what that means. It means more rocks. I'm really quite happy with this lookout. Oh, it looks out over our windmills. I haven't been here in a minute. I don't know why the lighting looks so flat. Oh, the subsidies are there for early game? Gotcha. And then you just place offices and you get all of the money. Like, that's the only thing making me money, is my tiny amount of offices. Means goats? No. It means random boulder 1. Question is, how do we want to connect it up? That is the question. Also, I did like no detailing in here. Figure that out at some point. It's nice to see everything is at like level 5 though. Level 3, level 3, level 3, never mind. So we're also at level 5. Level 4. 3, level 5. Ah, these are level 5, the low ones. More rocks equals more goat pedestals? Absolutely it does. You are not wrong there. Well, the question is, how do we want to do stuff? Do we go all out and do our rock-lined paths that we did in the Lagoon episode of Pandemonium? Do you guys want to see that? Or should we just go a little bit more simple and put normal paths in and not spend 10 hours placing rocks? Let me know what you think. I don't know how to do a poll on YouTube, so... hold on. Here we go. Poll. Normal paths. Or rock-lined paths. Normal rocks. Start poll. I don't know how this works, so... Oh, sorry. I do mean boulder random 1. Water feature? We could do a little water feature. I don't know how to see the results on my... Oh, there it is. You guys don't want to see me place rocks for 10 nails? That's fair enough. 75% to 25%. I'm kind of glad, to be honest. That path in that video was so hard to make. Alright, 80-20 normal, so we'll go for normal. But we might think about doing a water feature. That could be fun. Maybe some kind of, I don't know how we'd build a waterfall down here. Just thinking about stuff. We do a lake. A lake that rolls off into the ocean as a waterfall, maybe? What do you guys think about that? I don't know how realistic that is. Yes. Okay. Okay. We'll figure it out as we go. You're the only one who wanted rocks. Sorry, Brad. I mean, there'll still be a ton of rocks. They just won't be lining the paths. Yes, we want a waterfall. Alright. Alright, alright. I've never built one before, so we're going to figure it out as we go. Let's see. Let's first just clear the land of all our trees. Don't need those. We'll get rid of some rocks as well, but that's fine. We'll put them back. Get rid of this. Get a nice blank canvas. Wow. Blank canvas. How drastic is this? This is not that drastic. I guess the first thing is getting a flat bit of land, maybe to this point. Flatten this out. Unless you want to find another place for a waterfall that makes more sense. Nah, it'd be fine. It can just be a little small little waterfall. We can make it make sense. That could be a point T. Waterfalls are fun, even if I did spend hours curled in the ball crying. I was doing it. It can't be that bad, right? I played with water before. We should be fine. It'll be fine. And then we make a lake. That seems like too deep for a lake, so we'll go back there. Nice little shallow lake. Just gotta have more faith? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It'll be fine. A bit of a lake strip. Interesting edges. Rocks on there. Grab, say, something here. Rock feature in the middle, maybe. So, what, lake? Water savior's on. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And this, I definitely want to soften. Go to there. And then, right? Exactly. Small falls here as practice. Majestic AF, big boy goat falls somewhere else. I agree with that sentiment entirely. Alright, so we have our lake. This is our lake. Let's put water in it so we can see stuff. Lake. We want it to come up to about there. We make the radius bigger. Not that big. Not that big. Actually, it's the circle, isn't it? About there. And hope it doesn't overflow. We could try the piles of rubble to texture the banks. I don't know how it works yet, but we could try it. Come on, don't overflow, don't overflow, don't overflow, don't overflow. Why are you overflowing? Oh, good. Oh, we're full. We have a full lake. I think I might have made it a bit too full. Let's get rid of that. And bring our elevation down just a little bit. Nope. Pause the game. Delete that. Let it run. We're fine, right? This will clear up. Second. Simulation, water, sim speed. 2. Just let that dry out. Why there's still water here. Our lake is full, but it doesn't have a water source in it anymore. I don't know why it overflows like that. Just testing the waterfalls? Exactly. Our water is doing some wild stuff here. Maybe we should just load and autosave. Try that again. These residents don't have flood insurance. They have a time machine. No, come on now. They have a time machine. I don't know why there's water here. There's no water source anymore. Just make the radius smaller. Go like 20 meters and put in maybe 2 of them. And again, we're overflowing. There we go. There we go. Now we have a lake. Now we have a lake. Let's back to 1x speed. We have a lake. Check what altitude your central island is at. No, it's fine. It's fine. It might have been because it was above that, but we're good now. We have a lake. It works. Hope they have time machine insurance. There's already too much paragraphs. I agree. Alright. Now, where do we want this waterfall? I feel like it should come out like right here. Yeah, I might have. It's fine. We got it to work. We got there. Alright, so if I wanted to come out here, do we just drop it straight into crevice, or do we have banks? I think we have both. So, what I'm thinking is this. If we level terrain to about here, and to about here, and then we go for a slope up to here. Alright. And then we go for a slope along this way. Just rough this terrain up a little bit. And then mirror that on the other side. Just bear with me. And then we get Shift Terrain Tool and we just bring this all down a little. We're going to have a nice drop into a little pool that then flows out into the ocean. Something like that. That might be too big. That might be too big. And then we make this look a little bit more natural by adding some ridges here and there, little plateaus. Yes, we will do that. We'll try that out for sure. I want to get this terrain somewhat decent first. That's a pretty decently sized waterfall, I would say. Get rid of this foliage. Alright, so how does this rubble thing work? We get rubble. Rubble pile, concrete, random. Go single. And then if we put this here and get the soften brush, make it small, I'm assuming. Ah. That's neat. That is a neat little trick. I like that. Alright, let's grab our auto clicker out, shall we? Where did I put it? Downloads, I think. The bank on the highway would have a lot of retaining. Yeah, I got it to work. Tygon, your lag's too much. The bank on the highway would have a lot of retaining. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You mean here? Anyway, where's my auto clicker? Here it is. And alright. If this works how I think it does, this should work quite well. That is really cool. I like that a lot. That is an awesome trick. The side of the lake closest to the highway have lots of erosion control. Oh, absolutely. We'll have trees. So many trees. That's a lot of rocks. That is nothing, my friend. But also welcome. Welcome. That is nothing. You have not seen a lot of rocks yet. Let's get our boulders. Probably make sure this actually works first, shouldn't we? Because we can always soften after the water's been in place. Yeah, absolutely can do that. We have the technology. I understand how that tool works now, so we should be good. Bit of surface underneath it all. We'll just fill it in with rocks. Let's open it up, shall we? Open up the floodgates, see how this goes. I want this to be quite high. So I'm thinking we're going to slope from about here down to about here. And grab our soften tool out. Might need that to be lower. Just. Am I building a drainage basin? I was not planning to. I was just going to let this run into the ocean. That's the plan. I don't know, I'm sort of making this up as I go along. I feel like we need a bigger volume of water. If I just drop a quick save. Bleaters Bay 3.1 save. Yeah, I was about to see, because I feel like that's not enough water. Yeah, there's an aquifer feeding this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely realistic. Go for a stream, flow rate of, you reckon, 0.002. How do I get 0.002? Shift? No. Alt? No. Oh, this button. That'll do. And a radius of 5 meters should be alright. Hopefully it just doesn't overflow the lake itself. Yeah, 0.2 is not going to do it. 0.1. And let's speed up water so that we don't wait around to watch our mistakes happen. So scared of messing with water in this game. Yeah, I mean, me too, but there's only one way to learn, right? I feel like we're still not getting enough water flow over these rocks. Maybe we go up to 0.2. I feel like our lakes drop down as well quite a lot. Just keep increasing it until it works, I guess. It's closer. But you would think that the lake would fill up and then flow out. Like, it's definitely flowing out here, it's just hidden behind all these rocks. Or we could try putting it here, see if it makes a difference. Doesn't really. What if we have, instead, a level water source at this height, made the radius smaller? Does this work? Get rid of these rocks so I can actually see what's happening. Maybe it needs to be smoother? I did notice that the lake had dropped a ton. I don't know how to fix that though. Unless I do something like this. To fill the lake up more and then hopefully it'll run down. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. As long as it doesn't overflow everything, we should be alright. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I know it looks wild right now, it's because we're running the water at 32 times speed, so don't stress too much about that. Oh. Now if we turn the water back down to... oh, we're at 1 times speed. This water is running so fast. It doesn't really make a ton of sense, does it? Maybe smooth the part in the lake where it blows over. I wanted it to be a little bit higher so that I could have it go over. Because otherwise the constant water sources just weren't doing enough. Let's just remove all of these. And speed our water up. Let it empty out. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do what you said. I just feel like it should be like a little bit of a dam. I feel like there should be a little bit of a dam here, but I don't know. Because my initial vision was something like this, right? Where we have it dam up to this level and then flow over. Let's try that again. Grab lake depth to like right at the top. And we'll add 4 of these. Let's just see what this does. I don't know who those people are. We have a little bit of flow. Oh, we might be getting somewhere. I don't mind if it's a little waterfall. It's just such an aggressive flow rate. I have an idea. Oh, the pioneers of fluid. Yeah. We don't talk about them here. Definitely flowing, it's just not what we want. We want more water going over that edge. Maybe we just want less. Maybe we want this like as a little trickle waterfall. And then put a little tiny baby stream right here. Come on, work with me. What we say is the dry season constantly and only in this one specific spot. I think we're onto something with this idea. I think we just need more water. More water. This is not looking very well. I don't like how this looks at all. Slow it down to 1x speed. It's not too bad, right? But I feel like it needs to be more of a sheer drop. And like widen out a little bit. Into like a pool type area. You funny tiger. Mulligans? No, not quite. I'm not ready to mulligan it just yet. I think I need to get rid of all this landscaping that we did, because I know that I can do this after the water's there. Just so that I can see what I'm doing. Get rid of this. out of proportion to the fall. I feel like the lake sort of needs to be that big for it to work as a fall though, right? Otherwise it wouldn't overflow. But you might be right. Where are our water sources? I think you're right, it might be too square. Maybe we could bring it... I think maybe instead of making it smaller, we make it bigger. It also doesn't have any detailing yet, which isn't helping. There's more inlet vibes than Waterfall? Yeah, I agree. I don't know how to fix this. Stream at like 1. What happens if I do this? Probably breaks everything, right? Smooth out the sidewalls. Yeah, that is the plan. I just want to get this waterfall working. Perhaps rather than one main fall, you can consider several smaller, low-key chill ones. You know what? I think you might be right. Let me do a mulligan. Back to where we didn't have stuff at all. Hold on. Let me mulligan all the way back to here. I have a new idea. Yeah, did it. New idea. Do we still have a water source there? No. Thank goodness for the time machine. Absolutely. I mean, we could have got rid of it, but water's a pain, so. Spend a little bit more time on the terrain. We had a pedestrian path at the bottom and then terraform it to make a cliff. Not quite sure what you mean. Let me just try this. What I'm thinking is we make some more like mountains that have catchments, that have rivers running, like little streams running down them that combine into a waterfall rather than a lake at all. I think we can do some really cool detailing with that. How do I get the Craggly Terrain tool? This is Extra Landscaping Tools mod, and you just change the brush here. Did you try raising the flow value of the... Yeah, I did. I tried putting it all the way up to 1, which is like a ridiculous amount. But it still didn't quite seem to work. I think what I'm going to do here is going to work a lot better. Little catchment at the bottom. It's out. A little bit of a waterfall there. That come up. And then we can have our waterfall come out the middle. Well. Alright, so we have a little bit of a hilly terrain. Better already. Already looks more natural. Perfect. Now we grab our streams. At 0.01, radius as small as it can go, which I think is 5. Yeah. And we have streams starting from up here. Streams starting from up here. Way that didn't quite work. A bit higher. Ah, that's not what we wanted. So Just a bunch of water sources along the route of the fall. Yeah, maybe. This little hill area is looking a lot like the mountains outside the map. The other parts of town might need to look more like they're being carved into the area. Yeah, I agree. I think we need to do some more like rough detailing around these edges and stuff to make this feel like it's natural. But I think we're getting somewhere. There, there, maybe a little bit lower, there, oh, there, yeah. This doesn't quite flow properly. We're getting somewhere. That's fine. I'm fine with that, Adam. I don't mind detailing everywhere else. I really want this Bleaters Bay map to be super detailed by the time we're done with it. I have no problem with that whatsoever. If I haven't raised the bar on myself, I am quite fine with that. I think now we're getting somewhere. This looks more like a waterfall, right? Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. What do you guys think? We doing good? I don't think we've made any flooding down here. We've added so little water to this river. It's such a huge river to begin with. Yeah, I think we can make that look waterfall-y. Much better. I don't know how we're going to get pedestrian access up here, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. Looks amazing. You just know the teenagers who are hanging out at the cemetery in the middle of the night sneak off hearing bears giggling. Absolutely you do. That's alright, we don't mind it. Just needed like a weird car park up the top here somewhere. Like 3 car parks. Spaced apart. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys admire this for a minute while I go and take a bio break. But I will be back in a minute. Let me know what you guys want to see here. I feel like obviously we're going to come back with some rocks, but let me know what else you want to see in this waterfall area, and I will be back in just a second.
Can't see what's wrong, right?
likes and comments and join the Discord. You are not wrong. I'm back. Thank you for the link, Brad. Appreciate that. I think we need to get some rocks in here. And some trees, absolutely. But rocks come first, always. Let's try our rubble trick again. Just with single, and I think I might actually place these manually. Actually clicking the mouse. This map texture pack is actually pretty good with water when it comes to water. It looks quite natural, the rock formations that happen while placing these. I want a nice little rocky stream. Hopefully not cover up too much of the water. And then we grab our soften terrain tool. Like 5, 20, and soften it all up so it matches the terrain. This is a fantastic tip. Thank you to Sully for letting us all know that this is possible. It's not perfect, as you can see, so we might have to manually get rid of some of these and replace them with just normal rocks. Especially in some of our narrower sections, it doesn't quite line up the way we want it to. But it's a good baseline starting point, I think. But again, now we've lost a lot of that water flow. Which is unfortunate. Maybe we need to grab our water tool and make some of these streams more prominent. Particularly this one. We do have audio, yeah. Even more so. There we go, that's looking a little bit better. Just gotta be careful using this much water that we don't overflow. Like down here we are overflowing a little bit. But if we slow it down, the water physics in this game really not great, are they? Might need to get rid of some of those rocks so that we can actually see the water and do it manually with the smaller rocks. Bring this up a little. Yeah. That's good. We can use the rubble around here, but I think for this area we're going to need to use more boulders and normal rocks. Which is fine. We all know I'm not averse to using normal boulders. This is already looking a lot better. Yeah, that makes sense. I absolutely can see that now. If you use it in too tight of a space, you still get that gap. Which, is what it is, I suppose. I don't mind just blanketing the area and then coming back, getting rid of the ones that don't work. You can also use boulders to sort of fill in those gaps a little bit. I'm actually thinking I should probably download this from YouTube later on and make a little time lapse of this waterfall build because I think TikTok would love that. If you guys don't know, I'm on TikTok. I don't post a ton, but I'm there. So if you guys ever want to follow me on TikTok, I am ChubbyPanda2GM on TikTok. I'm curious, what happens if I come in with the soften tool over boulders? Change them a lot? It changes them a little bit. Interesting. Do the rubble piles also adjust to the terrain? Yes. Yes, they do. I only just found that out this stream, so helpful tip. And then the layers of wild bushes to fill the gaps between the boulders as usual. Absolutely, Thomas. Absolutely. We'll get there. But yeah, I am liking how this looks already. It's not super waterfall-y vibes, but I don't mind it. Like, there's no rushing water over the edge, but I'm okay with it, I think. Deep little section there. Yeah, I always wondered that. The first time he placed all those, when he made that beach and he used the sand resource piles, I had no idea how he made them fit in with the environment, but it makes so much more sense now. Thank you for the reminder, Jay. Absolutely. What resource piles was he using? Just out of curiosity. Any favorites? I want this to be just feel a little bit narrower. Love some more rubble. I know we use sand. There was the land one you mentioned, but also the rocks from the mine. And the rubbish piles was surprisingly good. Ah. The land one I mentioned. What was the land one? Was it sand? Oh. Gotcha. Oh, that makes such a difference. Such a big difference. Rubbish pile, you reckon? Barrel pile. Coal pile? What's this? Can't see that. Crate pile. Firewood pile? Nope. Junk pile? Log pile. Well. Ore pile 3. Interesting. Coal. Rock. Garbage. Oh, the garbage one is actually quite nice. This is a little bit of extra texture. It's a little bit different. That makes sense. I have to come in with some rocks to fix them a little bit. Just because my terrain is a little bit uneven, but I can see that working. Yeah. About sand. Sand. Small, low. Little bits of sand here and there. Maybe. Another texture, at least. With some more rocks, I think it could work. Sorry, I've been away for the last 20 minutes. We are definitely in boulder mode. You are not wrong on that one. I don't think the sand works there. Doesn't quite go with the textures that we're working with. We could maybe try a surface underneath all this, though. Yeah, we just placed some of those. I don't know if you can see them because they blend in so well. But we have them. Garbage piles. Unless trash is different. Trash pile? I don't think that's what you mean. I think you meant those. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let's have a look. Surfaces that we could use in here. Landfill? Maybe. Landfill works perfectly. Let's just grab it and go like this. We can feather it out later on. Yeah, look at that. That's basically the same texture as the landfill piles, right? Very similar. Cracked asphalt? Maybe. I quite like that as a texture. We put some more rocks over the top of that. I don't think you'll even be able to tell that it's landfill. Grab some more rubble. Especially around the edges. Like, come on, that's pretty good. Just looks like a cliff face to me. It's the old Stone Age landfill site? Yeah, it is. That's alright. Let's throw some trees. Actually, no, let's keep bouldering. I am liking this a lot. It's not quite a vigorous waterfall, but like you said before, we build a little one here, and then we go bigger and better later down the road. Like, there's definitely room for something like over here, or coming down through here would be perfect. Even something down by the, like, down here. This would be a cool spot for a waterfall. We've got options, that's for sure. Where's our city? Really? This is abandoned? That's unfortunate. I mean, it's quite hard to get to. I'm not surprised. Alright, boulders. Clicker makes that so much easier. Let's try rubble again. Build this out. The rubble thing is really cool. I like it a lot. I don't know if you could tell, but I like it a lot. I was gonna put them in later, Adam. I was gonna put them in later. We're still gonna add like little baby rocks for some more detail. But yeah, for the most part, we don't have to use them nearly as much. Especially not to cover large areas, thank goodness. This definitely works a lot better. We have a little puddle of water here, but it doesn't seem to be affecting anything, so we should be right. Yeah, exactly. We'll still use them, but we don't have to spam them nearly as much. My auto-clicker isn't as necessary as it used to be. Still necessary, but not as necessary. I feel like it's going to become a little bit of a theme that we just do one farm per episode now. Because I really don't feel like building another farm right now, so I think that's going to be the case. We'll slowly build out this farm area, episode by episode. We'll do a farm, something else. Call it there. think that's going to be the general plan for the live streams. The farm and something else. Farm's a good way to get into it too. Don't have to think too much on a farm. Even the fact that it flattens out the rocks a little bit is kind of cool. I like it. Alright, let's get some greenery in here. Actually, let's extend this out just a little bit first. We're almost there. Did we do the lake in the middle of town in a farm, the farm last time? I don't remember. I think we... can't remember when we did this. Was this last episode? I think this might have been episode 2 that we did Rock in a Wet Place. But I can't remember. I know we did this area last time, I think. I'm not sure. You might have to just go back and watch the entire VOD to find out. My memory's not that good, unfortunately. Generally, I found horizontal pillars, basically solid key walls without the roads on top. Great assets to paint stuff. I'm not sure what I know what you're talking about. Do we have that asset in CS2? Horizontal. Oh, we do. What are these? Ah. I didn't know they existed. Those are cool assets. I will definitely have to try and use them. Was going to try and use them now as a waterfall edge. Game crash? That's unfortunate. Yeah, I had no idea these existed. These are really cool assets. Thank you for the shout on that one. I like those a lot. I don't think they're for this build, but something else, absolutely. Like even just little, like unique park benches or whatever would be really cool. Changes so much. Someone needs to make that a mod where you can just place things that align with the terrain, because I know you can in the map editor. So if you could do that in the base game, that would be great. Alright, let's get some trees in here, shall we? Bulbous trees. Brush strength 100, brush size tiny, vary up the sizes. Fill in the areas that need some foliage first, and then we'll do some more detail work on the rocks themselves. Turn Anarchy off for this part. Already that looks 10,000 times better. That's exactly what I was thinking, Adam. Plaza builds for those assets would be really cool. The question now I have is, do we have pedestrian access up here at all? I don't know where we're going to fit it in. Maybe have something come out here to a little lookout. But other than that, I don't know how we get down into these areas. Like our pedestrian path is quite wide. I don't think we're getting in here. We maybe could sneak it up in and around here. But at that point, I feel like we'd be better off with invisible paths. Just make this like a hiking area. I guess there are sort of some normal, like natural paths running through here, coming down this way. You even have like a little switch back around here, coming down here. I feel like we have to do invisible paths for that though. I don't think we can get away with using normal ones. I don't think we can use normal paths for that. I think it's just going to ruin the build. Which means I don't think they'd be much paved pathway. Yeah, I agree. Let's do some invisible ones and just see what we can come up with. Invisible pedestrian path. This is the right one, right? Yeah. That's a little bit of access at least. Come off here as well. Come down this way. So maybe. Try walking down this way. Through the trees. Like that. Okay. I think this makes more sense than paths. Some of the vertical pillars form the design bridges that are also cool. You can make nice city walls with it. For example, the truss arch pillars. I'll have to check those out. Sure. Any shoutouts for cool assets are definitely appreciated. I don't know if we'll ever really get pedestrians walking down here, but if they do, they have somewhere they can walk. That's something at least. Wait for Anarchy to update itself. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to line those paths at all, to be honest with you. I think that is just sort of one of those things where you find your own way. Where are the big flower bushes? Where are the wildflowers? These ones. Little bits of greenery here and there just make all the difference. Hey look, we have a person. That's pretty steep, but they're walking it. Ooh, that's a bit sketchy. Little mountain climber. But that's cool. We have someone walking there. I don't think there'll be a ton of pedestrians through there, but that's alright. If someone does, that's not bad at all. Horizontal pillars I mostly use in plazas as well, and as low-key key walls, and in custom skate parks. Yes, custom skate parks, that'd be a really cool asset actually. Ram. Not sure what you mean, but welcome in. Sorry, kitchen issue. See a sim wandering. I didn't place an attraction, no, they were just walking from the cemetery to the road. From India. Welcome from India. That's cool. Glad you could join us. You're Hindu? Very cool, very cool. High density housing and high density housing. Cool. We don't need that for quite a while, but good to know that we have it. A few more trees here and there. Probably placing these mostly on our pedestrian paths, but that's fine. We can walk around the trees. It's nice to see some new faces in the stream tonight as well. People I haven't seen before. That means YouTube is doing their job and pushing us out a little bit, thanks to you guys all liking the video. You could keep that up, that would be very much appreciated. We already have 12 likes on the video and only 11 people watching, so you guys are doing well in that regard. And I appreciate that. You guys are the best. Ah! Once we get this done, we'll probably wrap up the stream with the waterfall complete. Been going for almost 3 hours now. 2.5 so far. Oh, we have another wanderer. You are probably talking to Adam, but I am from Australia, in case you're wondering. I think Adam might be too, actually. Yeah, I got it right. There we go. Is this game worth buying? Oh, God. I don't know if I can answer that question. That's something you're gonna have to make up on your own. A lot of people would say no. A lot of people would say yes. I am enjoying it, but I'm also... I would be disappointed if I didn't know that there was more coming. If that makes sense. I personally, if you're on the fence, I would personally probably wait until mod support comes out, but that's up to you. That is up to you. Or just wait until it goes on special. Because it is a good game, yes, but I don't know, it has issues. Especially if you don't have a beast of a computer to run it. It's really resource intensive. What do we think? One waterfall, guys. Done and dusted. I think that's a pretty nice looking waterfall, if I do say so myself. It's not super waterfall-y, but I think it's pretty. And I hope you guys agree. We are definitely going to have to add some more details around our town to make this feel like it blends in a little bit more though. Next time. Next stream. We do have the controller on it. Yeah, it's time to wrap up. I enjoyed having you guys all join me this evening. Had a lovely time. Appreciate all the new faces who couldn't make it out for today's shenanigans. And of course, to all of the people who come back each and every stream. You guys mean the most to me. Well, you mean, I can't say the most. I can't have favorites. You guys mean a lot to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. You would hunt so hard for rocks in that stream. I know you would. I know you would. And I'd be right there with you. Looks very nice. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I do wish the water physics in this game were a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. You can't have everything. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for shouting out the links. One last time, if you guys are interested, we do have a Discord. And also, don't forget to hit like on the video and leave a comment after, or you can leave a comment now if you want to. And thank you, Adam. Yes, I will. I'll grab some cinematics of the farm as well. It's not quite as impressive as the waterfall, but it is still something. Yeah, leave a like on the video, leave a comment after the stream is over, if you don't mind. Oh, nice cinematic with the buildings on fire there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a nice little fire. Pretty far from the fire station too, so take a minute. We put out. Yes, do join the Discord if you guys are interested. Thank you, Brad, for posting the link. We have channels for sharing your own content, sharing your cities. If you are a content creator as well, you can post links to your content in there in one of the channels. Otherwise, we just hang out, talk about stuff. It's pretty fun. I think you guys should join. We've got almost 80 members at this point, which is kind of crazy. I never expected the Discord to grow as fast as it did, but I'm so glad that it did. I mean, really, this farm is cool, but this is the main focus, right? This is what we came for the stream, to the stream for, right? Unless it's just me, but I definitely prefer building stuff like this over farms. But we need the farms to justify things like this. Where's the snow? This map doesn't have snow. Come on now. No, I don't. I'm thinking I might not do the TikToks for Bleaters Bay anymore. No one seemed to like them. YouTube Shorts definitely didn't seem to like them. And TikTok didn't really either, so. I think I'll just leave it as... I'm thinking I'll post a a time-lapse of this specific build, the Waterfall in particular, on TikTok and maybe YouTube Shorts, depending on how long it is. But I think I'm going to ditch the cinematics. This is more just to recap what we did on the stream, chat with you guys for a minute. That's about it. On that note, I appreciate you guys for coming out. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. And until next time, happy building, unless there's anything else. You guys are the best. Yeah, I was expecting them to do a lot better than they did. Where's the footy pitch going? It's somewhere. In a different town. This town's almost done, I think. I think we're pretty close to being finished with this. Although we could maybe do something out by the cemetery. Thank you, Dallas. CS2 is very pretty. It is. It's prettier than CS1 sometimes. See you later, Adam. Thanks, guys. I love lag. And bye, everyone. Happy